Hey guys, so this is FacebyNikki telling her side of the story of what happened with the, hands being thrown and everything like that. And like I said, I will be back later on tonight to explain everything else, but these are these girls live explaining their side of the story.
Oh, when I tell y'all, so I'm trying to get on here. I just got in the door not too long ago, so I'm gonna talk for a little bit, and then I actually have to go hang out with my daughter because I haven't seen her since I've been traveling these last couple of days, and I just want to love on her and hug on my baby girl. So I'm gonna try to make this quick, but I'll be back on here and I'll be able to kind of talk a little bit more in depth. But let me sit this down and give you guys an update. So first thing I want to start with is about time. Got her. Done talking. Hey, yes, we talked. EBBY Ebony Mo 44. It was good talking to you today. If I'm thinking I'm talking to the right person. So it was definitely a pleasure talking to you. You have a sweet voice. It was crazy. You heard me in the car. So she actually heard me traveling back. I love when you guys show support and reach out to me. That definitely means a lot. So while I'm putting a Band-Aid on my finger, I'm going to give you guys an update because I really should be putting some peroxide actually. You know, them type of girls, you got to be careful. They can have rabies or something. So yes, it was you. Hey girl. This is about to burn like I don't know what. Ooh. Ooh, I'm telling y'all, this is burning. Burning. So, but exactly, that's literally what I said. Probably got rabies, so let me put some peroxide on it. I finally got home. So, let me tell y'all. So, I finished my client's makeup, and she's like, let's go out, da 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 da. What's crazy is that she has the video, my client. So, because we went out together. And then I was out with security too. I didn't even go alone. I was just going to go me and her. But I was like, nah, I'm going to go ahead and go with security. Oh, yeah, for sure. So let me tell y'all, I'm actually about to get the video over. I'm just waiting on her to respond back to my message. Because I told her, don't leak it. Don't give it to anybody. Send it straight to me. So let me tell y'all. First thing, at the club, I'm in there having a good time. You know what I'm saying? I had been there for 2 hours, maybe even 3 hours. There are you. Exactly, Lions Den. That's what I was saying. So that's why I'm like, no, you're not going to use me. I'm going to use y'all. She was trying to do that with the whole no jumper thing. Got caught up in her lies. People were saying how in one video, she's like, yeah. In the last video I posted on my page, she's like, yeah, my team hired her. Right? But then in the other video, she's saying that Krishan set her up when that wasn't even the case. Nobody set you up, girl. You tried to set me up. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't think that was cool. So somebody from social media must have saw me at the club and basically DM'd her. You know, she used to work there or something. That's her spot where she be going to. They basically told her that I was there. So I was there turning up, having a good time, vibing, whatever the case is. I see her bum rushing in. Exactly. Why would you even think you could come for Jaidyn? Jaidyn is a Libra, baby. We do not play. Libras is not to be played with. So I knew when all of us got into the same room, as far as me and Jaidyn, I'm like, the energy was just too protected. You know what I'm saying? And she had all her girls and her team with her, so wasn't nobody gonna be able to get to her. But what was so boss? Oh, yeah, they definitely set me up on no jumper. That's why I did a post and delete of the messages, but I'm going to drop it again because I didn't want to show, I didn't want to be unprofessional and have a phone number and her email and stuff showing. So I'm definitely going to repost that because, like I said before, they set me up. Rock did not send me. So y'all can edit that, break that down so people know flat, plain, and simple. And Blue Rock TTV actually posted the actual text footages. So go check them out as well and you guys can see it. So she comes bum rushing into the club, literally trying to bum rush, push her way through in the club because everybody's literally hips on a party. We over here turning up to, Jaidyn's hit song. Jaidyn has a hit song that she's performing. You don't have one, baby girl. You don't have one. So we in here bobbing to that. And so when I seen her rush in, my security dude nudged me and was like, hey, ain't that old girl? And she did come in a disguise. She came with some big sunglasses on. She was wearing all black. She wasn't even dressed like she was coming to the club. I actually was there to have a good time and turn up. So when she came in the club, literally, y'all, I'm not even joking. Jaidyn literally looks to the side, She talks to her girls like a boss. She's like, all of a sudden, security runs over to the left, grabs the manager and was like, hey, you got to get her out of here. Literally, I'm standing there watching. I'm like, what? What? They came in, Bonnie takes off running. They threw her ass out the door. When I tell y'all, what? Man, no. When I tell you guys, I had on heels. I had that huge fur on. I'd be dang if she was going to tear that fur up, y'all. Could not have her tear the fur up. But before I could even get to her, I'm telling you, Jaidyn was on her P's and Q's. She already had security carrying her out. So I knew when I came out the club that it was going to go down. She came towards the last minute. She hopped up there and did that little quick little BS or whatever the case is. Jaidyn didn't even see her. Exactly. Jaidyn did not even see her. She saw her for like a split second and then had security get her out of there. Because they already knew that she be on some messy stuff and she was going to do something wild up in there. But I'm telling y'all, when I seen her, I knew after that, I said, oh, it's up. Took that coat off, had to switch up. You're not going to tear up my fur. Man, I kicked off them heels and got to it, y'all. I'm telling you, I was fighting Bonnie barefoot. Feet hurt, I'm stepping on pennies, nails and stuff. That was no joke. And the fact that her manager jumped in, that's what really did it for me. Like, that's how you know I was whooping on Bonnie's head real good. Because why would your manager jump in? This ain't got nothing to do with you. You stay to the side and be your reporter, messy ass self. Why did you need to feel like you needed to jump in with us fighting? Exactly. Her friends saw her. Exactly. Your friends gonna tell you like, nah, get her. Get her. Her friend saw and Jaidyn had her butt escorted out of there, tossed out of there. She was running so fast, I wish y'all could have seen it. But it was so crowded up in there. But she was definitely trying to slide through people to get out the door. So when I leave the club, y'all, I'm already knowing, I'm like, nah, something about to go down. So I already start like peeping my surroundings. I had my security. He was all up in front of me, making sure that I was protected. Because I knew she was going to be on some messy, just on some messy ass shit. And the thing about it is her manager, come get your braid, girl. I ripped your braids out. That's why when she went live, she had a bonnet on. Because I ripped them braids out. I had to put her in her place. I had to toss her out the way and then start fighting Bonnie. I cannot wait for y'all to see this. I'm literally waiting on my client to message me back because I had all my stuff in my purse. Exactly. She ain't gonna do nothing to nobody and she didn't do anything to anybody. One thing about me, look at this, y'all. I can get on here with y'all. Let me see what I got to even show y'all. Let me get a paper. Always tell you if somebody got, look, no makeup on my live. No makeup, no filter, nothing on me. Look, I'm just going, because I want, that's how bad I want y'all to see. What? You sit up here and get on live with a filter on and you put makeup over your lip. I swole that little top lip up right there. But I was fighting two people, y'all. I got her manager pushing me, grabbing me, hitting me in my head, and then I'm over here fighting her on this side. Like, why would you jump into that? Man, I'm telling y'all. And then on top of that, whoever was surrounding us was basically trying to separate. I was like, nah, let me get my licks. And I don't know who old dude was, but it's hella people who got footage of that. It was crowded. Everybody saw us. Man. Oh, yes, I did fight Bonnie. I beat Bonnie's ass, y'all. I'm telling you. I'm going to drop the footage. Y'all going to see. And that's going to shut her ass up. She didn't do nothing. She was so scary, y'all. I'm telling you. Like, even when we was fighting, just the way she was moving and stuff, she was trying to act all big and bold. But when it came time to connect, she wasn't connecting. I clearly got to that mouth. That's why your tooth was engraved in my knuckle, because I wasn't playing with you. I was going to make her have a missing tooth. You always talking about Rock, talking about my girl. That was going to be you next, sis. That was going to be you next. I'm telling y'all, when her manager came out the woodwork, I was like, whoa, and started beating me on my head. Why would you jump me? You weak too. You a weak manager. You weak. Who does that? Y'all got to be careful what I say on here, because then they try to block out my lives and everything. So I'm like, I want to go off and say more, but they is on my tail on this live. What'd you say? Exactly. She wasn't pregnant. Remember, y'all, she was saying she was pregnant, that she had some babies on the way or whatever she was talking about. Why would you be fighting if you were pregnant? You so in love with this dude. You got a problem with me. Why are you fighting while you're pregnant? I would not be fighting if I had a baby. I don't care how much I don't like that girl. Exactly. Oh, she got Molly Wild. I'm telling you, I was working it. I had to work both of them at the same time. And then Once her manager seen that I wasn't gonna stop beating on Bonnie as hard, that's why she jumped in. People only jump in when they see that you getting it, that you basically beating on their head. That's when they want to jump in. When she seen I was punching in her mouth by her lip, you gonna see one of her lips is gonna be like this, and the other one's not. She posted them old videos, those clips. Ask her to show her lips up front on live. I bet you she won't do it. And if she do, you gonna notice that it's a little swollen right there. But for the most part, like, I had one person grabbing me here. I'm trying to punch over there. Then this person grabbed me. Then this dude trying to break it up. That was a mess. Bloody knuckle. I had blood all coming down my hand. That's how I know it hit to my bone right here. My fingers swollen. You can look at the difference. Well, I can't show y'all like that. But you can look at the difference in my fingers. How this one is swollen from punching her dead in her face. I wanted her to feel what I was talking about. Oh my gosh, she lies about everything, y'all. Y'all already know she gonna say, be for real. And y'all know she had brought her mama too. Literally, her mama walking up on me, trying to cuss me out, trying to hit me in my head, her mama. That's what I'm saying. Like, I came with security, but dang, he over here tossing her mama out the way. He had to grab her mama. Her mama was about to choke me, y'all. Y'all not hearing me. They was basically gonna jump me. This is what they was gonna do. Bonnie thought she was gonna try and hit me. Her cousin was gonna come out the woodwork, start beating me in my head, and then her mom was gonna come choke me. Literally was gonna come choke me. Exactly. So you see what I'm talking about? Like, I'm like, why you got your mama in this? You got your manager in this? Fight me one-on-one. You did all this big talking and none of them was around when you was talking and sent out them videos. Exactly. The clip, no, y'all, trust me. I'm telling you, I just literally got in, like, I am exhausted from traveling. And I definitely got to, like I said, spend time with my daughter, eat some food, kind of relax a little bit. Like, it's definitely a lot because I wasn't expecting her to, like, run up on me. Like, I knew I was in her city and I knew something possibly was going to happen. That's why my hair looking all crazy. But if you notice, none of my hair is pulled out. I still got my little bun. Everything is still intact. Like, yeah, it got a little rough. It did. Plus, I was tired and I was hot. I was so mad. My adrenaline was rushing. First got there with Jaidyn. No, when I first got there, pretty much everything was turned up. We was lit. The party, the vibe, the ambiance, she performed so good. And that's what I was telling a few people, y'all, I do everybody's makeup. Stop acting like I gotta be just with one person. I can't limit my bag. They might not need me for a couple weeks. And when I have no projects coming up, then I ain't got no money. So y'all have to be realistic. Like, people have to fool with each other to a certain extent. They may not like each other, but at the end of the day, Blue's the boss. Him, his manager, his best friend, all of them run everything. So you gotta fall in line. Like, that's just plain and simple. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, girl. Oh my God, there's so many comments on here. Okay, let me scroll down. She a clown for real. Like, who does that? Who has a mama and a manager jump in? And then they was trying to lie and act like they didn't jump me until I had to drop them pics. They was trying to act like I was lying about that. No. You're mad Bonnie got beat up. You're mad that I have proof showing on my finger, everything, the blood. That's why I took everything that night so people couldn't say I had the video so you could see my face that night. Stop playing with me. Anyways, y'all, get ready for the clip. I'm going to have more details that I'll be able to say. I just have to tread lightly on social media because it's a lot of traffic and then it's a lot of people saying stuff. You know, she still got her little raggedy fans who mad about it and being like, no, you shouldn't have did that to her. Da-da. Yes, I should have. I did not only just sock you for myself. I punched you for all of us, the whole team. I punched you for Krishan. That was my main punch, okay, was socking for Krishan. Then I knocked the mess out of you for Jaidyn, knocked you for Blueface, hit you for Bodine, all of us. Like, we is sick of you, girl. Get out of here. You disgust us. You are pathetic. Like, that's why it went up the way it did. Y'all gonna see, I'm telling you. Anytime I done talk to y'all, I come with the receipts, don't I? Anytime she talk to y'all, she lies and it never adds up. It never makes sense. So what does that tell you about this situation right here? She gonna do the same thing. She gonna do the same thing. Thank you. I appreciate that. Like, what? Stop playing with me. Why are you sitting up here doing that? And then she got mad when my lawyers hit her with that letter. She got shook. I see people dropping that government name. Drop that government. Now you quiet, sis. Yeah, because everybody gonna get exposed to who you really are. They gonna get exposed to who you really are. But anyway, y'all, let me hop off here. I need to eat. I'm tired. Oh my God, traveling literally wore me out. And then, of course, I don't know about y'all. Yes, I've been boxing, but I had people stepping on my feet, scratching me, grabbing me, like different parts of my body is sore from like her manager like pushing me this way. All of this is sore on me from like grabbing me, and then her hitting me in my head back here. I'm like, oh my gosh, y'all, for real. I'm so glad I didn't have, because I was gonna wear some bundles. I'm so glad someone was like, girl, just throw that up in a bun, and I didn't do the bundles. But anyway, y'all, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for the support. Like, we finally got that bug out the way. We gonna see, because I know she gonna keep it going, but I'm gonna make sure I cancel her, because like, this is ridiculous. You're trying to domino effect and ruin all of our lives, and we got stuff going on. We're all trying to be productive. We all trying to work, and here she is just yapping her mouth, doing all this talking. Like, no way. But anyway, shout out to the squad. I love y'all. Thank you so much. Y'all follow me on FacebyNikki, and I'll talk to y'all soon. I'll be back on here explaining, giving y'all more details, because I know some of y'all got some questions. A few of y'all hit me up in my DM. All right. Bye, y'all. Love y'all.